It was 2013 and I was returning to Perth. I had stayed at the airport caravan park, which is always cheap and it's never crowded, in Ceduna. And I got moving early. I had a plan for the day that involved leaving the bitumen and hitting the dirt in an effort to visit Ivy Tank. This was a roadhouse on the Old Eyre Highway some 50 years ago, and I was curious to see what, if anything, remained. Sunday, 1st of December, and just exiting the caravan park. Decided to stay there last night. Now then, what's the fuel price here? $62.9. We might get it in here and be done with it. I don't have to muck around after that. It's 8:27 as we roll out of the service station, back onto the main road. Oh, there's a Liberty over the road, I didn't see them. And no prices up on that one. Very quiet in town this morning. It's to be expected, I guess. Nice and calm outside. None of the wind that we had yesterday. There's no through road, so I for once might take notice of the sign. We got to push the button. Just passed through checkpoint Charlie. Penong 70. Nundroo is where we're aiming for to refuel. Top up. 149. It's going to be another warm day, I fear. It's not cool outside at the moment. Warmish, in fact. I was thinking it might be looking a little thundery and get patches of rain on the windscreen. The plans to go up and have a look at Ivy Tank, so I'm hoping that the road is going to be alright. I'm hoping we're going to have good weather. For that reason, it's down the road a little bit though, so we'll see what happens. And we're running down into Penong. fairly warm outside. Paddock full of windmills just here. The 161.9 here, so it's cent cheaper than what I paid for it in town. Just to the right is the Nullarbor Links golf course. One of the holes. And Nundroo is our next port of call. We're actually going to take a breather here for a moment or two. Well, it's 9:36 and that sun's certainly got a bit of kick in it at the moment. Breeze isn't bad though, that's, well, you don't need the trees of course, but still don't feel as bad as yesterday. Look at all that out there, no trees. Nothing. It's been like that for miles. Kilometres even. I assume this guy's out for training, right? He's not loaded up with gear. Got the light right on. Race car and a trailer. Been racing somewhere. We're approaching the eastern turn off to Fowler's Bay. Two kilometres in. The turn off just here which goes to Corable. It also goes on out to Fowler's Bay. But it doesn't say that on the sign, so of course it's quite easy to float past it and then find yourself having to go back to Fowler's Bay. So yeah, I've been caught with that one before. Okay, we're approaching Nundroo. Going to top up the tank here. Should get us through to the border without too much trouble, hopefully. Oh, wombat hole. Well, this is the golf links, of course. Even here it's 164.9 maybe for diesel. $164.9. Ulata 53, Nullarbor 144, but I thought Ulata were hoping to go up and have a look at the IB tank, so it's going to add another 45, 50 kilometres onto the trip one way or the other. Just past the sign, which is rather interesting, saying that there's Mogas out at Nundroo. And Nundroo used to be a Liberty station. If it's now Mogas, then there's a fair chance that the prices are going to be a lot higher than what they would have been in the past, so it's going to be interesting to see that when we get there. Well, it's 11:30 and I'm approaching Ulata. Just stopped and got some bearings as to where I'm going, and I've done the 200 kilometres for the day so far. On the right is the road. Yeah, is it open again? No, the roadhouse is there. It's still closed. Still closed. Still got the in and out signs though. Got caravan park there supposedly. Oh well. Well, the road we were looking for appears not to exist, although there are a couple of wheel tracks going up over a bank back there. I'm going to try and tow the caravan up over that. So we'll continue on and explore the road to go up to the side from here, see what happens. Well, we're about to try something I hope I don't regret. This track supposedly leads us up to the Old Eyre Highway. And subsequently, hopefully, Ivy Springs. The Ivy Tank. Yeah. 6 minutes past 1. Yeah, this is what I was worried about, the bush, but as long as the trees stay away from the road's the main thing. Wonder whether maybe I should have dropped the van off and done this. With just the car. That bit of bush has been cleared. So I'm about a quarter of the way along. So we're about halfway now, and it looks pretty clear from here on in at this point. We are leaving a trail of dust behind us, and I dare say filling up the caravan as well. We will be, because I left the bloody vents open. Damn. Okay, well, we're now on the Old Eyre Highway. And we've got 15.7 kilometres to our target. So the traffic uses this road. Don't think too much of it, we'll be towing a caravan though. We're about 5 kilometres in off the main road. For a road that presumably hasn't seen a grader in 2 years, like 50 years. So, pretty good shape, really. Fence coming across here, and a grid. Remains of it. Like we've got a monument of some sort up here. How long that one's been there for? Another wreck. I wonder what that is. More stuff. And this is the old dog fence, I believe. Not doing that anymore, that's for sure. It's been maintained. It's the fence that runs halfway across Australia. There are parts of this track where it's very smooth, but also parts it's almost like gibberite. It's really quite rough. Mind you, I haven't let the tyres down either. So I've got around about 40 in the car and around 50 in the caravan, so just take it nice and steady. Actually, if you drive off the road where no one else has driven, it's fairly smooth. What do we see ahead of us? Lead up there. Well, the map positioning wasn't too good, but then again that might have even been waypointing it too. Plenty of asbestos here. Floor pan. Okay, it's 2:27. We've done 292 kilometres so far today, some of it across the Nullarbor Plain, cross country. But we've achieved what we set out to do, which was to have a look at the Ivy tank area. And we will now head back towards Nullarbor Roadhouse and then onwards. Probably drive for another couple of hours, I'd say. Keep in mind that the sun is in front of us and it won't be too long and we will have gained another 3/4 of an hour. So that's all ahead of us. So there's the Ivy tanks. And there's the Old Eyre Highway stretching into the distance. And people are going to chuck their bottles out. Look at them. Oh. Dog fence. What's that dog? We're now getting close to the road we came into off the highway. I thought I had the camera switched on, but in actual fact I think I turned it off. So anyway, we're almost there. There it is, just there. So that's the track we came in on from the highway. Meanwhile, we continue straight on. Heading now for Nullarbor Roadhouse. There's a track here that goes directly back to the highway. There's a microwave tower down there and there's an airstrip just beside that. That's right on the highway, so we're going to go down there. There's a truck going along the road. Get back to the smooth road as soon as we can, get the caravan ready. I have to say I'm not looking forward to seeing how much mess there is in the caravan, because I'm pretty certain there's stuff being thrown everywhere in there. And we're back at the highway again. .22 kilometres. It's now 3:16. That little off-road exercise was roughly around about 49-50 kilometres. And almost immediately it'll turn off to the head of the bight. The Old Eyre Highway is running alongside of us about 30 metres over to the right of the road. It's running parallel with this road into Nullarbor Roadhouse. And we would have been driving along that alongside the bitumen. People would have been looking and thinking, what the earth is going on there? And we wouldn't have told them. No, because we're like that. Nullarbor Roadhouse is approaching. diesel. The 203.9 here for diesel. It's outrageous. One after the other came past us. One being overtaken and pulled in, the other one said, I might have a crack here, mate, and around you went. He's still out there. And they started on a corner. Amazing. That's the bloke towing his little chimney. It was at the Nullarbor Roadhouse. RFDS airstrip coming up. It's over a kilometre long. If you enjoyed this video, there are over 400 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you like this video, hit the like button and maybe even leave a comment. If you weren't too impressed, then the dislike button tells us absolutely nothing. So tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.